Sunday, January 2nd, 2021. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve. I hope life is good. I got my new tripod, so, oh no, it just almost fell down. So I got my new tripod. Whoa, come on, don't fall, don't fall. Yes, so hopefully this will work. So these are the Sunday messages, not to be confused with the tarot card of the day. The tarot card of the day for January 2nd is already posted. Yep. So these messages are intended to be positive messages, but occasionally they will be negative. You know, I got to just give whatever comes out. Yep. So I always start with a prayer card. I say it 3 times, so if I sound like a broken record, that is why. Yep. This may or may not resonate. Take what, you know, what's for you and leave the rest. Yep. So let's get started. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. So I've said that 3 times. I do it every week. Yep. So let's start with the butterfly card. So this is for the collective. So for the collective for Sunday, January 2nd, 2022, moving forward to carry over for the week. What can be expected for the collective? What can be expected? You have religion and spirituality. So some of you may be exploring other options, or maybe you're going to be open to more beliefs than you were before. So maybe some of you, it was sort of like you were kind of stuck in a cookie cutter box, and now you're like going outside the box, like, wow, you know, this can be spiritual, but also that can be spiritual. It's personalized. It's not one size fits all. There's different, you know, different areas. Now we have, that's too many, so I'm going to put that in. And then we have spiritual growth. So we've got religion and spirituality. Now we've got spiritual growth. So for some of you, you are growing. Maybe, again, maybe at one point you were like, okay, it has to be like A, B, C, and D in order for it to be spiritual. Otherwise, it's not. Now you guys are like, dang, there's spirituality in nature. There's spirituality in everything and everything that you touch. So I do feel like for a lot of you that, and then we have volunteer. So some of you could be doing some volunteer work, some charity work for some people. Let's see what else. And then we have self-employment. So maybe some of you help people with their spirituality. Maybe that is your employment, and or some of you may have an apprenticeship coming up to learn how to maybe teach spirituality. Maybe some of you are trying to be nuns or priests or preachers or something of that nature. So that will be a way for you to bring in some income. Maybe you guys are starting a church or something like that. Whoa. Maybe you guys are going to be volunteers at a church or volunteers somewhere like at a temple. And then we have sentimental feelings and welcome the new. So I feel like for some of you, your mind is a little bit stuck in the past because it's like sentimental, but it's showing here that there will be something new. So welcome in the new. So this could be new love. This could be new business opportunities. Whatever this is something new. And it could possibly be like a really drastic change. So like it could be like the opposite of what you were doing before. So now it's like I'm off to something different. Okay, let's see what else. Let's pick a few more cards from this. I really love this butterfly deck. I've got so many decks to choose from that I don't always work with, you know. And then we have grief work. So some of you are grieving for sure, which is unfortunate. And then we have courage and then take the next steps now. So maybe some of you have been grieving for a very long time, maybe 5 years or more or less. And then we have courage and then take the next steps now. So some of you need to be courageous in moving forward in life. This grief work could be somebody that passed away, or this could be like a marriage that's ended, a relationship that's ended. You know, maybe your children are growing up and they're moving on. So that could be the grief work that some of you are dealing with. Either way, it looks like it's, you know, it's necessary. In order for you guys to live out your best lives, you're going to have to move forward, it's showing here. So it's not going to be easy, but they're saying, you know what? Don't wait any longer. Time to move on. So this could be you dating. This could be you finding new hobbies, you know, and then moving. Maybe some of you are even moving. Take the steps now, and then we have moving. So some of you, maybe you should move. And then we have keep the faith. So if you guys are moving, maybe you're unsure of where you're going, or you're unsure if you're going to like it there. It is saying that it will be in your best interest if you guys just keep the faith, because everything really does happen for a reason. You know, God and the angels can see things that you guys cannot. And then moving is at the bottom of the deck again. So there's a reason for everything. So if you guys are moving or there are big changes coming, it's so necessary. It just is. So now let's do so this whole time I've been picking up on like love and romance energy, like almost like major chemistry energy. Like, yeah. So some of you, there's somebody crushing on you or somebody that likes you. So now let's move on to the Island Time Wellness deck. You guys are wondering, the Island Time Wellness deck. So let's see what messages for the collective for Sunday, January 2nd, 2022 to carry over for the week. I'm surprised I'm not saying 2021. And then we have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So for some of you, yeah, you're moving on, you're doing your own thing, you're done. Girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. And then we have runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So for some of you, what you're doing is maybe you might be talking it over with friends, that you might be dealing with somebody who's very low vibrational, or this person is just toxic. And maybe you're like, you know what, I'm never going to talk to so-and-so again. I'm never going to see so-and-so again. It's done between us. It's over. And this person is like, no, it's not over. The narcissist is like, no, we're going to be together. And you're the runner. You're like, I'm getting about a year. And you're not chasing me. I'm getting out of here. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, growth and transform your life. So for some of you, yeah, there's going to be big changes in your life. There's going to be major transformations coming up. But what I'm seeing most of all is some of you are definitely practicing self-love, and you're seeing that something is going nowhere fast, or that it's just too toxic to work out. So you guys are just deciding, you know what, I'm going to nip this in the bud because I see where it's going, and it's going nowhere fast. I'm also seeing that for some of you, oh, and then we have, I tried to put the cards back in, and then these 3 cards wanted to come out. We have addiction, soulmate, and healing heart. So addiction, codependent, obsessive, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So for some of you, yeah, somebody's very possessive and controlling, or you are, and it's causing blockages to your love life because some of you are just so possessive, or somebody else is, and it's just a turnoff. And then we have soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract, and then we have healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. So I feel like you guys are getting rid of the karmic, or you're getting rid of the narcissist so that you can actually be with your soulmate and heal your heart. So it's better just to get away, but there is a narcissist that is addicted to you, or some of you are addicted to a trauma bond or a toxic relationship, for sure. You know, as I tell everybody all the time, when it comes to karmics, a karmic soulmate is passionate. A karmic soulmate is fun. It's wild. It's exciting. But a soulmate, it's really boring and basic, and you kind of know they're going to be there, and it's just like an old comfy couch, and, you know, it's just like, you know, I could go out all day long and not call, and they'll be cool with it. But whereas a karmic, you're like, where are they? What are they doing? They haven't texted me back for 5 minutes. Oh my God. That's the karmic. So it's addiction. It's an addiction. It's addicting. It's intoxicating. It's delirium. It's frenzy. So that's why most people prefer to be with the karmic than with the soulmate. That's why that saying, like, girls like bad boys, or guys like bad girls, it's because it's a karmic. It's a thrill. It's not love. It's drama. It's chaos. It's a novella. It's a soap opera. That's what it is. It's nothing It's not really that, you know, it's not stable. No, no, please. No. Okay, guys, I will be right back. Just give me a moment, 1 second. Okay, everyone, I'm back. All right. So yeah, so most people like a thrill. So now let's see what else. What other messages from Spirit? What other messages? Okay, let's do the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but something terrible has happened in the tarot community. Like, I don't know what's appropriate to say or not to say. I don't know what to say. So one of the readers that I really love, her name is Spiritual Sag on YouTube. She posted something really bad. Like, something really, really bad happened. Like, the worst thing that could happen has happened to her. Okay, I'm trying not to, I don't want to get emotional. Okay, so something really bad happened. If you guys want to go over there to Spiritual Sag, she posted it in her community tab. Her son started a YouTube channel, and she was like telling all of us to go over there and subscribe. I subscribed to her son's channel. Her son was only 21. He has two daughters, two little daughters, like toddlers, babies. It was a new channel, you know. And he ended up hurting himself. So she's grieving right now. Like, it's bad. So if you guys want to keep her in your prayers. She's such a nice lady, and I just feel bad that happened. Okay. So please show her some love. Pray for her. Send her healing energy. I mean, how do you there's no way to heal from that. I mean, there's no way. But still send her healing energy. Like, wow. You just never know what's going on inside somebody's head and somebody's heart. You know, for somebody to do something like that, they would have to feel like there's no other choice. It would have to be such a mental hell and a mental prison that they feel like there's no other choice. I know a lot of people go, well, they're selfish. They were just thinking of themselves. Oh, some people just want the pain to stop or the negative stuff to stop. You know, it's not always, you know, somebody just thinking of themselves. Maybe they feel like, you know, from what I've heard, these people feel like it would be the world would be better without them. Some of them think they're doing the world a favor by doing this. Their mind is not right when they're not in the right state of mind. So if you do know somebody like this, I'm going to put the hotline number in the comment section and in the description box. But yeah. And her son's name, I went to the Dollar General and the girl there was wearing a name tag with her son's name. And it had like, I don't know how the name tags work, but it almost looks like she was able to draw her name on the name tag. So maybe it was like dry erase marker. I don't know how she wrote it, but it wasn't like, you know, engraved. It was like you could wipe it away and put it. So her son's name, I guess, which is her name, they have the same name, was on the nameplate with a little heart and a dove. So I took that to me like he's in a better place. He's happy and free now. But I mean, I know it's a nice thought, but there's no better place than with your parents. I think children, there's no better place than with their parents. And I think parents, there's no better place than with your children, right? So, I mean, I guess I get that on a logical sense, but on an emotional sense, I don't think there's a better place than with your family, with your parents, right? So, before I have a breakdown, I'm going to change the subject. All right, so, okay, let's move on to the chakra healing cards. So for the collective, for January 2nd, 2022, all of a sudden I have like all of a sudden I feel dizzy and I have like the worst headache, like right here. All of a sudden right here. Like I got the pain and then I felt dizzy. Okay, so we have abundance. So there's a lot of money coming in. Abundance that's coming in for some of you. And then we have insecurity and recovery. Some of you are recovering from insecurity, maybe some financial insecurity. Some of you are feeling like maybe your finances are going down or they're in collapse. But it's saying here very, very soon there's going to be a recovery that restores you. We have isolation. Some of you maybe need to stay away from people or keep your distance from people. Isolate might be a good idea. Could be another shutdown that's coming. Also, we have soulmate. Some of you will be isolated with your soulmate or isolated with someone so that you can meet your soulmate. And then we have expansion. So there's so let's say you're single right now. It looks like some of you won't be single for much longer. And then we have growth and expansion. Maybe some of you, your businesses are growing, your families are growing, could be some pregnancy, or your soulmate maybe has a big family, so you're going to be a part of that, or you have a big family and your soulmate is going to be a part of that. Dissipating. Their life is wasting away. All right, okay, so here's what's going on. I'm getting a strong energy that your soulmate is all by themselves and they don't really have anybody. They're a loner. And I'm also getting the energy that you're a loner. And maybe you both have people, but you choose to be by yourself, or maybe the people you know are toxic, so you're staying away from them. But both of you are sort of alone and just like sitting home watching TV and letting your life pass you by. You two are going to come into contact. And you guys are going to be able to do nothing together. You two are going to be able to isolate together. You guys are going to be like your own. Like the two of you will be your own family. Maybe you guys have pets or a couple of kids, but you guys are going to be able to do that. My nose is itching a lot. And the superstition is if your nose is itching, you have a visitor coming. So it's over on this side. So that's my right side. So if it's on the right side, it's saying a positive visitor. Or you could be going to visit someone, but it's positive, it's on the right side. If it's on the left, that means a negative, a bad visitor, an unwanted visitor is coming. So it's on the right side, so that's either you're the visitor or someone's coming to visit you. It's a good thing. Also, somebody wants to change and grow because they feel like they're stagnant. Now I feel the itching on the left. And my ears just popped. Interesting. Perception, passion, and service. So some of you, may be caring for someone, and people might look at it like, wow, what a burden they carry. Wow, that person's so burdensome. Wow, they're doing a lot. You know, maybe it would be better if you didn't do this, or, you know, just shove them in a nursing home. Shove them in a facility. You know, you don't have to do all that. But it's your passion. Service is your passion. You like being nurses, doctors, caretakers, taking care of the people you really love. It's not a burden to you, it's a passion. So perception. Some people look at this like it's a burden. For you, it's doing the right thing. This is what you're supposed to do. And I think people don't realize that. Also, your ancestors, loved ones that have passed are very proud of you for stepping up to the plate and taking care of people. Maybe you guys have loved ones that have passed. Maybe they were taking care of someone, and then now that they're gone, you're taking care of them. Or soon this will be your role. There's an expectation here that you have to, that it's like, if I'm not here, then you have to pick up where I left off. If I was taking care of so-and-so while I was alive and now I've passed away, you have to take care of them. It's your job now. You have to do this. No, no, please. No, no. Grief. Maybe some of you, if you have to go take care of someone, it's like, this person reminds me of the people that passed away. It's hurtful. I don't want to be around because it's too hurtful. And then we have, so whoever has passed away is looking down on you and is willing to give you blessings if you take their place, as far as being a caretaker. We got miracle and victim. So for some of you, you have really amazing things that are happening for you, and it's causing other people to feel like a victim. So like, let's say you win the lottery. Other people are going to feel like, why did they win the lottery? It was supposed to be me. Why do people act like that? Why are, like, don't they understand they're blocking their blessings by being envious of other people's come up? Don't they get it? Don't they understand? The answer is no. Because if they understood, they would stop and then they would receive blessings, right? So they obviously don't understand. Okay, so let's do... Ouch. So let's do these cards. Okay, for the collective, for the Sunday messages, for Sunday, January 2nd, 2021, to carry over for the week. And then we have Indriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So some of you are a light worker. So we've talked about this a few Sundays now. If you're a light worker, you're supposed to spread positivity. So let's say you do Reiki. Maybe you heal people. Maybe, you know, whatever it is that you do, you're healing people. You're a light worker. You spread light, not dark. You spread good, not bad. You don't walk in places bringing negativity. You walk in bringing positive. You're respectful. You're kind. So sometimes when I say these things, you guys get confused. You can be a light worker and still have a personality. You can be a light worker and refuse to have people disrespect you. So some people think, oh my God, you're a light worker. I should be able to say and do anything negative to you and you just take it because you're a light worker. Light workers are not robots. I have the right to defend myself. You have the right to defend yourself. If somebody's being a racist or a lowlife or a hater or abusing you, using you, lying, cheating, and stealing, you have the right to cut that person out of your life. You have the right to speak up. You have a right to defend yourself accordingly. Light worker does not mean you lay on the ground and let people punch you repeatedly. So don't get it twisted. That's not light worker. That's victim. That brings bad karma. Do not do that. So now, some of you are light workers. Spread your light. Chantel. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passions in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So some of you need to be open to giving and receiving love. I got this new tripod and I'm not sure if I love it yet or not. Because I feel like my phone's going to fall. I don't know. It's definitely way more sturdier than the other one, but I just feel like it's going to fall. So now we've got Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Please don't do that. Okay, so we have spend, everything is fine. I have children. They are jumping on a trampoline and playing just fine. Yes, they are. Everything is good. They are just turning up the movie Shrek very loud, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. Yep, everything is fine. So we got Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So some of you may be feeling a little bit negative. You're feeling a little bit like this will never happen for me. Things just don't work out for me. They just don't. That sort of thing. So I just feel like for some of you, you need to kind of have a positive mindset. Yes. So I'm going to move on to the tarot cards because my nose is getting, I still have a little bit of a cold. No, please. All right, that's getting really loud. I will be right back. I will be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Had to get everybody situated, had to put new movies on. Yep. Had to open a Capri Sun juice. Yep. All right, so let's see what's happening. Hi. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. I'm back. Okay, let's see. So let's move on to the tarot cards. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Feel free to put in the comment section the timestamp of when I left it, when I returned. So you guys aren't just looking at an empty chair. I don't know if you guys watch Rich Lux. Do you guys watch Rich Lux he's like a tea channel on YouTube. So Rich is the funniest character ever. I love Rich Lux. So Trisha Paytas got married. If you guys don't know, she's a YouTube person. She's very toxic, very negative, very disgusting, very bad human being. Okay, so anyway, so she was getting married to it's like a fake marriage. The guy she's married to, well, I don't know if she's legally married, but they had a wedding, so I don't know if they're married or not, but they had a wedding. She also had a wedding where she married a cardboard cutout of Brad Pitt. So she just has fake weddings. That's what she does. She just wants the ceremony for clicks and views. But anyway, so, it's really funny. Okay, so there was like a joke, like Rich Lux was like, I'm going to that wedding, Modith. That's the name of the person she married. So before she met the guy was sending text messages to people saying he was going to link up with Trisha Paytas, just to use her for money, get her pregnant, just to basically to pull a Kevin Federline. So before they even met, he was saying this. While they were together, he was sending people text messages saying her smells really, really bad, that he's repulsed by her, that he refuses to kiss her, that he's just grossed out by her, which is horrible. I don't like men degrading women. So if he knew that she smelled bad and that he was worried about his, health, he should stay away from her. That's in my mind what should happen. But, whatever. So she ended up marrying this guy who was actually on Tinder, according to people posting proof of it online days before the wedding, trying to meet other women. But anyway, that's their business. So leading up to the wedding, Rich Lux, which is a tea channel, he was like, I'm going to that wedding. So he would like fake call with a flip phone, acting like he was talking to Moses on the phone. It was a charade. So I'd be like, Modith, I'm going to that wedding. Modith, I'm going to the wedding. I'm going to that wedding, Modith. And so he faked like having a freak out. So he like started knocking things over on the table. He started kicking things. He threw his chair across the room. And then all of a sudden, the camera dropped on the floor and he had a ceiling fan. So after he smashed up everything, it was a joke though. For like 10 minutes, the camera was just dropped and all you see is a ceiling fan going around it. And then the video ends. So that's what the empty chair kind of reminded me of. If you guys have not watched Rich Lux's channel, you have to go over there. Half of the people he talks about, I have no idea who he is. I don't follow those people. Like, I don't know about the Shane Dawsons. The only time I ever heard about Shane Dawson was when it's like brought up on H3 or something like that. Like, I don't know anything about these Gabby, Martino, like, I don't know these people. I don't know. Gabby Hanna, I don't know. I don't follow any of those people. I never have. I only saw Trisha Paytas. Like, I discovered her like a year ago. She was crying on a kitchen floor. And then once I found out she was racist, homophobic, that she faked mental illness, I got so turned off. I was like, ew, gross. Get me the hell away. No, no, no. I don't need any of that toxic energy. Okay, so anyway. So now okay, let's make sure the cards are upright. No, no, please. These cards are all mismatched. Let me fix them. So this is for the energies of January 2nd, 2022 to carry over for the week for the collective. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Oh, speaking of what I was just talking about, if you guys go over to Mysterious Tea, there's a whole documentary on Trisha Paytas lying about SA. If you don't know what SA, it's against your will. She said that she testified at 6 years old against her 5th grade teacher. I don't know anybody who's 6 years old in the 5th grade, but okay. Essie actually, assaulting her at school. But her mom did, supposedly, according to Trisha, nobody knew. It was just her and the judge. I guess she drove herself to the courthouse at 6. So anyway, turns out it was all a lie. There's proof it's a lie. The man wasn't even teaching at the time. The man was never even her teacher. Wasn't even there. She lied and said he was arrested for child P. Never happened. She also named like 10 other people. Again, the dates don't check out. They never even crossed paths. One of the people had already passed away before they ever even met Trisha Paytas, or before Trisha ever. It was just a bunch of proof of the lies, basically. I mean, who would lie about something like that? That gives actual survivors like a bad name. So a channel, Mysterious T, actually posted a whole 2-hour documentary, and I watched that and I was just like, oh my gosh, this person's like Satan. They're like really evil. Like who, like why? Why would you actively try to destroy a stranger's life? Like it's one thing if it happened, but it's like they didn't even cross paths. Like why? And saying that at 6 years old, you drove yourself to the courthouse to testify? Like, what the hell? And then there was another documentary that Mysterious T proving that she abused all of her exes. It's just like just some people are just pure evil. Pure, like the devil. Okay. Sunday messages for Sunday, January 2nd, 2021 for the collective. What messages do they need to know for the collective to carry over for the week? Hopefully they'll be positive. Let's start the new year off right. Hopefully it's going to be nothing conspiracy. Oh, the Tower. We're starting off with the Tower. So the Tower could be good or bad. Okay, so we have, okay. So there's some information that some of you may be getting that could change everything. This could be an announcement about a shutdown or an announcement over the internet. Some changes on the internet could be coming up for some of you. Well, this may not be bad because the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment and everything that you want. Some of you, some good stuff will be happening here. Maybe some of you are escaping a Tower moment. Yeah, the Ten of Cups, you and your family are escaping a Tower moment. So this is actually good. Avoided project. Some of you got away from someone or something, or you decided to not go through with something and you avoided a Tower. You got away from a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, and or a Scorpio in time. I'm so thirsty. And then we got the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're hiding out. You got away from somebody in time. I gotta get some water. I'm so thirsty. Oh, thighs again. Oh no. People are gonna freak out. They're gonna say, oh my god, Jamie Zebra 23, I saw her thighs. Like for me, even when I was like skinny, scrawny as a kid, I always had very big legs and I was always very insecure because all of my classmates had like skinny little chicken legs. So I've never correlated having large legs as like, you know, sexual or a sex symbol. But apparently I found out from YouTube with people being so insecure and envious that that I actually turn people on with my chubby legs. And so people will be like watching my channel with their like significant other, and then they'll get mad at me because their significant other has a crush on me or something. I don't know, because I'm overweight. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's just nuts. Whatever it is, it's just sick in the head and twisted. I'm like, buy a fat suit, put it on, and turn on your spouse. If you're envious of me, go buy yourself a fat suit and you'll look like me. Okay? Easy fix. Go online and buy a fat suit. Just do it. If that'll make you feel secure in yourself, go do it. It's like, damn. Okay, so anyway, so some of you are getting away from a Sagittarius or Aries and or a Scorpio in time, and that's what's going to save you. Okay, the Star card, the Empress, and then we have here the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that's going to prison. Somebody tried to pull someone else down with them, but it didn't work. Okay, now let's go with something else. I do feel like there's a fire sign that has changed for the better and they want to be with you. I also see there's a Scorpio that's changing for the better. I'm also seeing here that for some of you, with the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords, you're going to be resting soon. So if your life is hectic and stressful right now, you're going to get some rest here soon. Also with the Star card, maybe some of you are going to become stars, and then the Empress, your money's going to get... So new levels, new devils. So for some of you, your money's going to get real good. You guys are going to, yeah, business is going to be booming. Money's going to be good. A promotion's going to be happening. And people are going to hate your guts because of it. You guys have something really incredible coming in, and people are going to be pissed. They're going to be mad. But let them be mad. People are always, that's one thing I want you guys to learn, because I talk to people sometimes and they're like, I don't know why people don't like me. Who fucking cares if people like you? They don't even like them fucking selves. They don't like themselves. So why the hell would they like you? Why do you care? Why do you care if these fucked up people like you or not? Who fucking cares? Let's put this into perspective. Let's say your kid comes home from school and they're like, so-and-so doesn't like me. Are you going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry for you that so-and-so doesn't like you. Let's go cry. Are you going to tell your kids, fuck those motherfuckers? Who cares if they like you or not? We don't fucking like them. So how about that? Stop worrying about if people like you or not. Who cares? Are they paying your bills? Are they feeding you? Are they fucking you? Like, who are they to you? Do they buy your clothes? Are they footing the bill? I mean, if they're paying your way, I guess you should care if they like you or not. But if they're not footing the bill and paying your way, who fucking cares? So anyway, so let's see what else. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, spying and stalking. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, spying and stalking. Also, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, they want to know more about you. They feel like there's an illusion. They're confused about you. Now they thought one thing about you. Now they're thinking quite another. Yeah, they were thinking one thing about you. Now they think something totally different. Something's happened to where you changed their mind about something. So, like, let's say they were saying that you were like a bum. Then they find out that, you know, you're sitting on a bunch of money. So all of a sudden, so if somebody who was kind of like turning their nose up at you and not giving you the time of day, now every time they see you, they're gonna be like, oh, hi, how are you? What's going on? Is there anything you need? Can I help you with something? Ha ha ha. Yeah. Keep the same energy. Yep. So yes, somebody rags to riches. Somebody thought you were one thing, but now they see you as something else. 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So some of you are headed for a reunion, but also something that's financially very good. Maybe it's a contract. Maybe it's a renewal at your job. Maybe it's a promotion, but something's coming up here that's going to bring in a lot of money. So you guys should be happy about that. Think positive about that. Towards the end of the week or in 6 days from now, you guys have some really good news financially coming up. All right, guys, that was your Sunday messages. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I got to cut it off here. If you guys have ordered a $10 one question, one answer via email only or a same-day reading and you've not heard from me within about 45 minutes, feel free to email me to let me know. The reading special is still going on for a few more hours on jamiezebra23.com. They are done in 3 to 5 days after purchase. If you don't want to wait that long, you can always order a same-day reading, which is done the same day, or you can order a regular reading, which is done in 24 to 72 hours after purchase. Also, I have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be super duper lovely. And I'm available 365 days a year, 7 days a week. That includes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all holidays, every day. Yep. JamieZebra23.com to top for now. Okay, we have the Judgment card in the reverse, so there is disunioning coming up. Yep, a breakup, disunioning. Maybe after a breakup, somebody took their time to reconcile with you, but they are coming back. They want to reconcile with you. They want to see what time it is. Yep. JamieZebra23.com. Love you long time. Have an amazing week and Happy New Year.